Hi everybody, good morning. My name is Jim Ferrell. I'm with Insurance Technologies and I've got a short amount of time, so I chose to show you what's cool, what's new. We have 3 products at Insurance Technologies. One is our founding product that really drives everything else, which is a sales illustration tool for both life and annuity. Some of you might have heard of it. It's called FireLight. We have a pre-sales product comparison tool called Visible Choice, which is also new in the market. And then the product that I'm here to talk to you about and the product that I'm in charge of is called FireLight. And FireLight is a business processing platform, new business processing, post-issue processing. It really is geared towards automating any process that utilizes forms. And it literally, and it takes any line of business and it'll support any business process. So when we looked at this, we looked at adoption as being the key. Now you can create a wizard-based interface and you can drive change and you can change behaviors, and in the end the form has to be generated in most cases because it's mandated by the states. So what the approach that we took is that we thought that the forms being a common interface, that we could take the forms and build a web application over an image of the forms, which would allow complete control over in good order data processing and also support e-signatures and electronic submissions via ACORD transactions direct to the carriers or to wherever those transactions need to go. Now, I've primarily been in the life and annuity space, and you could fill a thimble with the amount of information I know about property and casualty. But from the little bit of information I've gathered here at this conference, this seems to be something that might even work in the property and casualty space. So really what I want to show you today is our iPad version, because it's not only it's a software as a service, but we also have a completely web-enabled iPad version that enables you to upload your forms, create all the new business logic around the capture of the data on the forms, and then electronic submission on the tablet, which is really cool, and then submission directly to the carrier. So this would be the home page. And I want to thank the ACORD staff for working with me on this. For those that are interested in how this is working, this is actually Apple TV under here running a signal to this, and this is projecting wirelessly through Apple TV. So with iOS 5 that made that possible, so if you want to go home and play with it, you can. So this would be your home page, and this could be a white labeled application. It could be anything that you want it to be. I'll go into my applications really quick, and I've got a few queued just for this presentation. And I'll select this instance of business, and you'll see a Hartford form. Now this is a Hartford, I believe it's an annuity application. But as I can just show you, we give you an administrative interface where you can apply these tags and the logic and the rules around the tags and what's required, what's not required. And you'll see if I change this from an individual to a trust, there's some data elements that change and become required, and the red box highlights that box. And this is pre-filled, but all of the data that's required shows up as red. And there is a little breadcrumb trail that shows you everything that is required. And in the end, when this gets submitted, everything can be electronically signed. Now, it also has the capability of, when you select trust, of adding the trust form to the package, so you have complete control over what forms are required, and then when those forms are required, what data elements are required to be captured. So I'm also working with ACORD on an initiative that I think you would all be interested in called eLabels. And this is an initiative, I think, yeah. This is an initiative that I think is the bridge. It's bridging the gap to where we have a data model that we've used for decades now, and we've had these forms that we use. And I think the eLabel initiative is going to identify instance-based data mapping of the data to the forms. And it provides you the ability to have reusable data elements across all lines of business, across all the data models. So I'm really excited about this. So if you want to know more about this, if your interest is piqued at all, hopefully it is, a couple of you anyways, stop by our table out there, and I'm the only one, so stop by the table and run me down, and I'd be more than happy to talk to you in detail about this product. So thank you very much.